Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We are back, and it is Tuesday, and I actually am streaming. Yes, you're watching it right, you're reading it right, however you want to look at it. It definitely be happening today. Basically, excuse me. I've tried to make it a point to get back onto the streaming schedule. I'm trying. And I have to admit, some of it's just I come home and I'm just lazy. Maybe it's just an age thing. I don't know, but it just seems like I can't get myself until like Wednesday and Thursday. I have a commitment. You know, it's like, okay, other people are gonna be on. It's real simple to set up, but it's like those other days. It's just like and it's not that I don't want to stream, because the funny thing is, like I said, it's not like I go and I just play a video game without it. It's like I actually like to play the video games in front of the camera. But anyways, I'm trying to get us back on track, so let's see what's gonna happen here, okay? So I gotta remember where I'm at. So give me a second. Okay.
No target.
So the idea here is, I believe we got to go get the credentials. Oh, I already got the credentials. Now I'm just going to the center. I believe I already have the credential. As you can see, there's no secondary marker. So that basically means that but yes, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully well. I'm doing well, can't complain. Let's see. So now I should be able to get in the front door because I'll have the credentials, right? So we think in theory.
Must be at least a few useful parts in here. It's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Hello there.
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto mechanicals. Non-combat
So basically
parts.
you need me to bring some parts back.
Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
So I use these Starbursts. My wife recommended them. These Starburst powders for my water.
True enough.
And
2 years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running
I
short
do
of
like them.
anything.
Like the pineapple one's
Now here I
good,
am,
which is like pineapple
digging
passion
through
fruit. It's
scrap for
good.
parts.
The
But I
mango.
digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
What is it? It's mango. Oh, mango tangela. It's the one that kind of surprised me.
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
Oh, you...
Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center. Hence my
Well,
need to
maybe I can get
scavenge.
you access to the...
Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Andy's offensive.
So, yeah,
Just
the
made sorting
idea...
out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest
As I
somewhere,
was saying in the
but it's
intro, the
nowhere to be
idea is to
found.
get
Nor
back
the
onto a more
troopers who
regular
should have been
schedule. I
escorting
think
this.
the idea is once you...
Or their
And today was a
bodies.
good day to do it because I actually did get
These were stalwart
out of
defenders of the
work
Protectorate
earlier
we're
than
talking about
normal.
here.
I had to go to a
Not the
meeting,
spineless stumblewits that
and
comprise
it
the forces
allowed
of
me to come
Andy's
home
choice.
afterwards. So I was home by like
Some other
4
unfortunate
o'clock,
fate has befallen
4:30,
them.
and I was able to just
Could
kind
have
of
been
sit
any
down,
manner of terror
relax,
brought upon us by
stretch
Andes.
out, unwind, decompress. And, you know, it makes a
Likewise.
difference.
Then please
when that
inform me if you
happens.
happen
It
to find any
does.
usable parts.
Now, you would say, well, why don't you just go back to stream on Monday when you always say you get out early? Well, part of that, the problem is I don't get out as early as I used to. Because we're on a 980, I work from 6 to 3. It means I normally get home at about 4:45. Now you're going to say, hey, that's only 30 minutes later than you got home. True.
Take the heat off. Just leave with.
Commander, you are lying.
Got some Crabble meat.
Health benefits.
Well, all these dudes are dead at this point. Ouch. So let's just keep following the yellow brick road, shall we? I should mention too, and I will probably have a more in-depth thing on this tomorrow, but our Japan trip has gotten a little more real now that we're actually buying like access passes and stuff for things. Like, for instance, I just picked up Tokyo Disney tickets and Team Labs Planets tickets and Small Worlds tickets.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech
Well,
Repair Center
I
without
got
approval.
approval, my man.
What's your business here? Oh, jeez. Weren't you paying attention? This is the Automech Repair Center. The name itself encompasses our mission, our identity, and our purpose. And if you weren't already aware of us, I'm guessing you have no business here.
Oh, but I
Now
do.
you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers. You're free to pass, stranger.
Oh yeah, that is a cloud of spewing toxic gas, isn't it? Well, going to the other place and getting the information that we needed was probably wise. The pass got us in. We didn't have to shoot our way in. That's primo.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend
Outsider.
it.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Okay. Okay.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station. What in the name of the architect?
But in the name of the architects.
My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Herschel, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy to receive your senseless joy.
Maybe the outsider
but
can
not
assist.
today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable
So this
hands
one
with
is
which to
strawberry.
manage it.
Starfruit.
You see, Woodrow, why at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running in little to no time.
That's what scares me, Marshal.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the xeranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's
The heck,
armaments.
there was something shiny
Elfinia
over
Bryant is working on a prototype
Maybe it's
xeranium
just a
shield.
particle bit.
Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Ooh, gosh. But yeah. So, you know, getting all those,
What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't
Well,
even
why don't we just
cogitate
kill
on
those
what they're
mechs?
capable of.
You know.
If we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
uh-oh.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
What?
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Stay true, outsider.
Outsider?
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting
I don't think
clear
so.
signs of Zeranium
I think you're a
exposure,
liar.
stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth. First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium? I'll mark it down as haphazard.
I'll mark
meandering.
it down as haphazard
All too common
meandering.
these days. More dangerous than one might think. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen? Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again.
Why do I feel
should the
like
need
I just got
arise.
injected with something that's probably gonna...
Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know?
What would I like to know?
Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Zeranium is found in a liquid
hold
state
on,
as
I'll
well,
be right back.
but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined Zeranium is used to power nearly all major Protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause Zeranium crystals to explode.
I needed some licorice.
Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, Zeranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, Zeranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand. The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with? Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the Zeranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from Zeranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
Okay. Where?
Outsider?
Stay true, outsider.
Nope, that's the gas.
Not sure. We should get any closer.
So I guess how are we supposed to get in there?
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and
boy.
2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me. Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses, and he does not tolerate failure. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through, under the Marshal's office. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
Warning. Agent. Irreparable damage to lungs imminent. Exit gaseous. Cloud. Immediately.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now what is it you want? Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Zeranium all over the place. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. Okay. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work.
All right.
Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Okay. Okay. Ouch. All right, so how do I do this?
Apologies, I must concentrate on my work. Maybe one of the others can help you.
My little minion.
There we go.
I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
Okay.
I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. Catalytic amplifiers are a somewhat outdated technology, available only in older model Dragoons. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades.
So we have to take down
a
Dragoons.
All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon. I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning.
Okay, well, I suppose we're gonna have to get one.
Should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that,
why
be
do I
prepared
think
to
that's
exercise
not?
creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed.
What if I just
assuming
killed
we survived
everybody
the
here?
firefight that ensued? Well,
I mean,
off
that's
you
what was
go.
gonna happen in the first place. I was just gonna execute everyone.
Yes? She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't. That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here, so I can extract its vital organ? One catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
So we were able to spot check him.
Not a chance. Donaldson has done everything in his power to get this facility online. He can't blame me for doing the same. Be seeing you, stranger.
Okay, so we got the part we needed. Now I gotta run back over to this lady.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Yes.
Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
Okay. Okay.
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but damn. That's appreciated, Commander. Maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both killed. That's fair. Might have left him a note or something. I was just worried I'd lose my nerve, but you have a point. Wasn't right of me to just up and split. Anyway, I appreciate the check-in, Commander. Was there anything else you needed? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Okay, well, I can't do any of this right now. Triple barrel shotguns. Okay. I gotta get in this door. I thought there'd be like maybe a secret way to get in here, but yeah, me starting to zone out. Sorry. Yeah, I have access to this thing. I just have to put my shield on and then I just go. My problem is... I just don't see anything that gets me past that door. I don't know. Oh shit.
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again, by the looks of things.
Yes.
Certainly. There is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials. All right, then. Hold perfectly still.
Yeah.
There. All better. Was there
I'm not
anything else
used
you
to
needed?
streaming it at this time, you know, because I haven't done it in a long time. But... okay. Okay, so we've done that. That should give us everything. We just have to return to Kaur. So where is Kaur? Okay. Okay. That'll get us back quick enough. Then we just have to go and see that lady Kaur. Kaur?
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice?
Okay, let's go see her.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-medical.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side suite with an Elysian view in head office tower. This ain't something already.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening. Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report? Just that Milverstreet requested her presence for some mission. Normally I'd demand to be paid, but I was just glad to get her some work. Trooper Sealong was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milverstreet holds her contract. At least for now. Trooper Sealong ain't a fragile wallflower. She's a soldier. And even at reduced efficacy, she's worth 15 of any grunt picked at random.
Okay.
She's got a contract. And she ain't so far gone we can't make use of her. But the fact is, her grafts are holding her back, and it's only getting worse. Don't let it bother you. Now, let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it. There's an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any day.
Wow.
If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, I'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox.
Mayhaps,
Step light, though.
mayhaps
There's
you
no
cause some
protectorate
stuff.
gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
Yes. Okay, we'll go with that one. I do. I accept that one. I do like health. Okay.
Do more. I've been proving myself to you time and again, haven't I? All I'm asking is a mite of trust. Let me fix my arm and I'll...
Calm down.
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork?
Okay.
If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should be
hold on. Oh god, everything's falling.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer.
All my empty bottles.
Quit! Oh, I'm counting on it.
This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome within Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Troopers abandoning their contracts, blackguards like you running rampant. What is becoming of this island? I fear I may never know.
Oops. I guess I'm not talking with him. Okay.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice. I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something? I did, but I can't expect someone else to foot the bill if there's no guaranteed treatment will work. So I'll take on the risk myself. A go-getter attitude's always rewarded. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Oh, it's a baby arm.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Let's see. Well, okay, let's go with that. And then it looks like okay, I want to change. Okay. Let's go to this barn that she's saying we should go to. I don't think it's related to the one that I went to, per se. Where I had to kill everyone.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius.
Oh, boy. Ethel
Approach
Tinsley.
with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. Oh, yes. The Protectorate did not have contracts in this sense. Despite the time I've had to acclimate to Auntie's choice, I sometimes fail to grasp such concepts.
Never mind that. I really need your help, Doc. With my graft, was hoping you had some ideas on how to fix it.
What timing? As it just so happens, I believe I do.
Okay.
Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached.
Okay.
But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
I think we need her to
My own
help
first
us.
aid training can't reach.
By the way,
Doc's
hey to
got me
anybody
covered.
out there lurking,
The graft knocked
appreciate
me
it.
on my
I
ass
was
for
talking
weeks
earlier
when I
about our
first got
trip
it.
to Japan that
She
things
nursed
started to
me
get
back to
real.
health.
Would if I could have done
We don't go
more.
till February, so it's a little over a month and a half away. I think it's like 50 days, 55 days away right now. And
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here.
Um,
but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed.
but I finally
Where was
got to the
I?
point where I could start
I
purchasing
have a
some of
lead,
the
Inez.
tickets and
I've
stuff that we need.
identified two
So
viable beasts on
Japan,
this
a lot of
island
stuff's
that you
built
may
on
be
certain time
compatible
frames,
with.
so you can get stuff
Though it may
by
not
certain
be
days.
easy
Like
to
for Tokyo
acquire the
Disney, you had to wait
suitable
till 60
specimens.
days. 60 days out from the day you wanted to.
The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average Crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there.
Okay. We'll go to the cave. Whoops. As I hit my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. But yeah, so I did get the Disney tickets and Team Lab plans. I don't want to talk about too much. I'm actually going to record a vlog about it tomorrow, just going through the experience of it. And, skeleton. Crabble cave. I'll probably go over there, save it, we'll try the battle, see what happens, and if it goes well, great, and if it doesn't, well, we'll just maybe end it there. Get over there. I don't know if I'm gonna have to fix that thing, but if I do, I don't have a way to fix it. Oops. All right. Okay.
We ought to get the crap inside.
If I subjected it. Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see. Well, aren't you the observant one?
Okay.
Yes, a Crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
What are we doing with this guy? All right,
Like
tell
I was
me
saying,
about the
friend,
egg.
this here Crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits.
Tell me about
See,
the
Crabble
egg.
eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each
So,
self-contained
hopefully
units.
you're enjoying the content,
You know what
though.
else has all those things? Skip drives.
I am really
Yeah, that's
happy
right.
to be going to
I'm
Japan.
gonna
We'll
make
have
me
tons
a
of videos
mountain
while I'm
of
there,
bits
too.
selling skip drives made from Crabble eggs. I'm
and I've
basically
got
there.
most of
I
the
just
stuff
need to figure out
planned
the
out
process
now.
of turning the eggs into skip
I got
drives.
1 or 2 days where
And
they're
I'll be
still
off
kind
to
of
the
in flux,
races.
trying to figure out what fits the best way for what.
Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first Crabble-based skip drives. Please take this as a small thank you. It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary
Not that I'm
traits?
aware of.
All the way dead? Or just a mite dead? Dang. Well, I reckon I can still do some research on their bodies. Here, for the research opportunity you've provided. And your trouble getting here.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Can I steal the egg? Well, I'm trying to figure out where I need to get to here. Problem is, I don't have a good way to get here. You know what I mean? I gotta get to the coast. Let's get back to here. Well, the problem is, like, seems like I've got mountains the whole way there. You know? I got an entire mountain range in front of me. So I went this way, but it said I had to fix the lift, but I don't have an engineer. Well, I do have an engineer. Ah. Definitely would have been easier the other way, but hey.
No, Jackson, don't!
Sovereign Sweet Spire Grove.
Don't die on me, Jackson! You're too young to be a crater in the dirt! Jackson? Hal? Are you breathing? Say something!
Don't you die on me, Jackson! You're too young! Oh, law, I can't believe he jumped that way!
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? Uh-oh. No! That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens. Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy. She seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
Exactly! Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they can give you a fair bit of extra boost.
So we're gonna need to get the boots, but I might just save that and we can do it next time, but we'll see. Hey, Space Ranger.
What? But that doesn't make any... Look, are you gonna help us or not?
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Okay. Okay, so I just have to figure out how to get all the way up there. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it seems like I'm... Okay, so there's got to be a way up here. All right, well, I'm not gonna figure this out necessarily today, and my brain's kind of fried on it right now. I feel like there's something I'm missing here. No. Damn it, that's not it. That's not it. Well, that was by a happy accident. Whoa, hey, we got up there. How about that? Oh shit, no, 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 no. Oh no. No, how did that happen? How did that happen? I mean, it looked like I was lined up, and then it like all of a sudden it turned. Maybe maybe I shouldn't have let it go that far. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh. Oh no, how much of my game did I just lose? I'm gonna be real upset. Okay. So be careful. I think part of that might be me just being crooked.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
I thought I was gonna miss that for a second. It was gonna be painful.
That's it? It was that easy?
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone. He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar.
Okay.
Like me, he was also former protectorate, but he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort, albeit a headstrong one. I'm sorry he's gone.
We just need to get the text down now.
Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we're starving.
Okay, relax.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
So he's gonna grind that poor lady up some more in the gears to bring them down. She's just getting mulched. Jesus.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Okay. At least temporarily till we get some more ammo for this thing. Okay, so I gotta be getting close to where I need to be. I don't know if I want to get into this fight right this second.
On your command.
Looking a little woozy
Ouch.
there, Commander.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby
Okay.
as I think, it don't bode
So,
well for those.
I'm gonna save the game right here. And I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. Because I don't want to get tied into a big boss battle right now. And I appreciate everybody that's watching. I'm sorry if you're like, oh no, go do it, go do it, go do it. It's like, yeah, I don't want to take that time right now. I actually want to have a little more time to unwind. It's not you, it's me. Isn't that how they say? But that's okay. We did do a lot right now. We got a lot done, so I'm not going to complain. And we did get back to it. We were able to get our stream going tonight, so I appreciate that. Anybody out there that's lurking or watching, I'm glad you came by to watch some of the Outer Worlds 2. I did enjoy the first game. I'm still feeling out the second game. Some of the changes are good. A few of the changes I'm not necessarily hyped about. I was hoping we get to continue our character from the first game, but we don't. This is a new character. As far as I know, it's a new character. Unless they're going to do some sort of like, oh, you were secretly the same character all along type thing, you know? So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But I don't think that's the twist they're going to give us. I think it's just a matter of, hey, this is how it is. And that's what we're going to do. So, but we have, I believe we'll be doing Helldivers 2 tomorrow. So we'll be doing some of that on the stream tomorrow night. We do like that game. It's just... it's not exactly what I was thinking it would be. It's not bad. We have fun with it. And it does have some good moments. So take that as you will. Friday will probably be... Friday should be Until Dawn. We're getting close to the end of that one. So we'll be able to knock that one off the list and we'll bring something else in. And then I'm going to play some... I'm going to try Dispatch. This is a game that came out not too long ago. I picked it up while it was on sale. And I'm very curious about it because it looks very interesting. And there's a lot of buzz about it. So I'm really interested in trying it. So there's a lot of different stuff. Plus we have our lunch streams. We didn't have one today because I tried to get everything set up, but I was just running behind schedule. And then I had to get out of the building because I had to go run something. Go to a meeting for our estimating department to help them out. So... I didn't get a chance to do that. I was going to try to get home early enough where I could set up my streaming gear and do it. Didn't work out that way. Tomorrow, I might be able to do that after what I have to do. Because it's going to have me right by my house, like 20-30 minutes away. So about 25 minutes away. So the hope is after that one, I might be able to set up something to stream in the afternoon. But we'll see. Also, the fact is, I don't know if I want to stream something in the afternoon, turn around, and then have to stream something in the evening, blah, blah, blah. You get the deal. But we should have streams on Thursday. Oh, God, I don't even know if we're going to have one on Thursday because I have to do... We have families we've adopted at work. I'm supposed to help wrap packages. I didn't even think about that. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see where we're at. Normally, we have a lot of lunch streams where we play a lot of different stuff. We've been doing Dragon Age, the Veilguard. We've been doing Tron Catalyst, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, and Famicom Detective Club, Emio the Smiling Man. So the newest one in that series. And then there was something else I had in the loop too, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But anyways, so the lunch schedule is going to probably be the more flexed one than this one, but we'll figure it all out. So anyways, till next time, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. I am going to be recording a vlog tomorrow at some point, probably while I'm driving from work to where I need to be tomorrow. I'm going to try to set up my Osmo camera as well, so I can do one of those duels where I'm got it out the front window as well as on me and do like a little split. So hopefully that all goes well. And yeah, and we'll talk about the Japan stuff tomorrow. We'll lay some of that, more of that out tomorrow. So hopefully you'll come by and you'll check that out. So everybody else that's been lurking around, thank you so much for stopping by. You took time out of your day to watch the stream. I appreciate that. So until next time, thanks everybody for watching. All right, and bye now.